Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is, do they like you? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different number, stone, and image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so do they like you? And this is the person who is on your mind. Okay, so we start off with the 8 of Wands here. That's a very fast-paced moving energy of somebody who wants to connect with somebody, whether it's through talking or, making a move on them. So right away, I'm seeing that this person feels this passion towards you. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands with the Queen of Wands here. So they definitely come across like they like you, but they're keeping it on the low, I see, with the High Priestess, okay? So they have all this passion and desire for you, but at the same time, they're not allowing themselves to go there yet, okay? So they're trying to maintain a poker face and not show all their cards, but I see, though, that they literally want nothing more than to make it known to you, but they're waiting. We do have the 10 of Cups here as well in the outcome position. So this person honestly feels like you guys are a dream come true. They sometimes think this could be too good to be true. Okay, so let's take a look at the message cards to get a glimpse even further into do they like you. Okay, so we have I can't even look at you right now. So I'm getting 2 different messages for that. For some of you, you and this person might have kind of gotten into it. Okay, some kind of disagreement, didn't see eye to eye on something. It doesn't feel like a big deal though. So they're not letting that stop them. It's just showing that you guys had like a moment where you weren't seeing eye to eye, and it kind of created a bit of distance for you guys. Okay, that's only going to go for those of you that there was some kind of disagreement. For the rest of you, I'm actually literally getting that this person can't look at you. Okay, like they get kind of intimidated, and might kind of avert eye contact or look away when you look towards them. Something kind of like that, okay? This has a very crush-like feeling, so it's kind of a cute energy. They say I need more balance. Okay, this is them trying to keep things, emotions in check and not reveal how they feel, because they are so filled with passion and wanting to get things going with you. They find you guys to be such a catch. Okay, like the Queen of Wands, they think you are attractive inside as well as outside, and just you are super fun to be around. I just get you're a very lively person yourself. You're very passionate. Even if you're a guy watching this, okay, it doesn't matter that I said Queen of Wands. It's just you embody the traits of somebody who is just like an all-around amazing person. So they kind of get swept away by emotions is what I'm seeing. And I feel like that's why the High Priestess is here so dominantly. It's like, them trying to keep their cool, basically. Okay, we have 1 sword. So this person is kind of like wanting to... It's like they're going to... As of right now, the cards are showing that they want to tell you this, okay? They want to make it known how they're feeling. They just want the right timing is what comes to me about this. And then we have them too afraid to talk to you. That's what I'm saying. This person kind of gets a little bit in their head, and then they kind of psych themselves out, and they feel like, all right, today's the day. I'm going to message you or see you, let you know somehow. And then they talk themselves out of it is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further into do they like you. They say you're going to hear from me, okay? And that's a bold, this is a bold card. So this matches the 8 of Wands here. So they are I'm going to get over this block that I have about telling you how I feel, and you're going to hear from me. So it'll probably be when you least expect it. It has that kind of energy to it. Probably sometime when you're like, all right, I guess, it's not going to go anywhere with this person. Kind of like a surrendering to the situation, like a hangman vibe from you. And then all of a sudden it's like this person's going to come in and be like, hey, group 1, you'll have to let me know if this happens. Then we have heart-to-heart convo. So it's like this person knows somewhere they have to open up to you and be honest if they want this to go anywhere. I'm willing to compromise with you. That's interesting. I feel like that message goes towards those of you that you and this person did have that disagreement. Okay, they're trying to tell you they're willing to let that go and they're willing to compromise with you about whatever that was about. They say I'm in a tricky situation right now. Okay, so for some of you, there might be some kind of tricky situation that this person is in. It is a general reading. But for the most part, what I'm getting is that's basically when they get in their own way. It's like they create like a tougher situation than needs be, because I do see that you guys are into this person as well. So they're hesitating. It's because it's them getting in their own way. We have, you probably think you are better now. Okay, and that's like the Post Malone song. You probably think that you are better now, better now. Okay, so again, that's going to go for those of you that got into it with this person. Message is like repetitive, but I still don't feel like it's going to go for all of you. So again, those of you that got into it with this person, this is definitely the obstacle that's keeping this person from just reaching out and communicating with you. Okay, so maybe you were together, whether you have a label or not, and it felt like a breakup when it ended is what I'm seeing. And that's like why there's hesitancy. But those of you that this is a newer connection, you haven't gotten into it with this person. It's literally just them, getting in their own way is what I'm seeing. Either way, this person says, there is no escaping you. Everything reminds me of you. And we go back to, there's so much pink and passion here. And that's them also tapping into their bold self and saying like, you're going to hear from me with the 8 of Wands and my card here. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to dive into this connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the community tab, or you can find it in the description box. Also, another way to dive even deeper into the connection is by joining my Patreon, where you get discounts on my readings as well as exclusive content about your connection. And it also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so do they like you? And this is the person on your mind. Okay, so instantly what comes to me is there's a lot of air here leading this reading. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys weren't dealing with an air sign like Aquarius or Libra, or they just act like an air sign. Okay, like intelligent, analytical, very like ruled by logic, basically. Okay, so when this person met you though, the irony here is that even though they come across like an air sign, it's like logic went out the window when they met you. You connected this person to their heart. And literally, there's something so magical about this connection coming through. It just has this feeling of like somebody wished upon a star and met you. Like they might not have literally wished upon a star, but like they had this, like they wanted somebody like you to walk into their life, and then there you were. That's like the feeling I'm getting starting with the star card here. And this person feels, believe it or not, like even though you two aren't together, feel protective over you. Like they care about you, even if they don't know like a lot about you. This is interesting. There's just this connection here that's like otherworldly that neither one of you can quite explain. You know what I mean? And it goes beyond logic. So that's what's interesting, is it's a very heart connected connection between you two. So it possibly doesn't make a lot of sense, especially if it's a newer connection. Okay, this is definitely coming through though, like a possible past life connection though. So yeah, I feel like that's why you guys feel it so strongly. This person though, sometime around after you met them, they were going through a hard time though in life is what I'm seeing. And so if you felt like the connection was there and it was strong, like an undeniable connection is what's coming through, but not a lot of action, this is why. Okay, they were going through some kind of hard time in life. A lot of stuff was coming up for them and they had to heal and deal with it is what I'm seeing. But now, whenever you hear this video, because it's timeless, I feel like they have come out of that. Okay, I just get the sense that this person can breathe again, feel like themselves again. They are having fun again in life. And now you're on their mind, okay? Like, yeah, so, yeah, this person definitely likes you. But let's take a look even further with the message cards. Okay, they say you are right. So whatever you've been thinking about this person, as far as like, is there something going on between us? You know, like that wondering. Yeah, they're like, you're right. We both know, you know, on some level is like what they're communicating to you. They say, I just want you all the time. But man, does this person play it cool. I feel like they are good at keeping that on the low, okay? This person has a very professional vibe to them. So there's a maturity there that I don't feel like you guys are used to. And yeah, it's hard to get a read on this person. So they kind of like keep you wondering, keep you guessing. But yeah, no, if you've been thinking that, you're right. Okay, it's showing it. Yeah, they say, I feel the same way. And I like how blunt these cards are. Like this person they're not wavering. They're not acting as though they're not. I mean, they might be in person, but through the cards, they're not. They're like straightforward. They're blunt. They're like, all right. Kind of got that feeling of like they're spilling the tea, you know, through the cards here. This person is done like playing it cool is what I feel. They have this feeling like kind of like life's short. I'm going to make it known. Then they say I'm open to compromise. That's interesting. That's going to mean a different thing for all of you, given possibly like what it was that kept this person from seeing you or making it known that they're interested in you. I wouldn't dwell though on that because ultimately the Ace of Pentacles is here and that is very clear. Like I want to start with you. Okay, let's take a look at my message cards to get a glimpse even further into do they like you? Going right off the bluntness that the cards are showing, they say, do you feel the same? Normally I get that card like kind of at the end of readings, so that's interesting that it came through immediately. So they want to know, like, is this mutual? Like, I'm not playing around. No, you're not playing around, and let's get to the bottom of this type of feeling. Yeah, but sometimes I worry, ... And then following that is you're a baddie. Okay, so this person knows you guys are attractive. You're a catch. You could get anybody you want. So the little bit of worry, like overall this person's a confident person, is that, ooh, like you're a little risky. Like, would you be in this for real? Is it me that you want, you know? But overall, this person, they push doubt to the side. They push insecurity aside. But, you know, they're human, so that's the little bit that comes through here and there, wondering about you. We both already know. Okay, so that's like the you're right card. Like, yeah, we both know this is what we want. Like, let's quit playing around is the vibe that this person has, and let's just get to it, you know? Let's get this connection going. Okay, we have tell me again that we'll be lovers and friends. That's a little bit out in left field, okay? Because on one hand, I feel like this person really wants to explore a connection with you, but this card kind of makes it seem a little bit more casual. So they might kind of pull that at first with you, like acting like, yeah, let's get involved, but like with no strings attached. Possibly a situationship, friends with benefits thing going on here. I don't feel like that's what this person wants. So that's interesting that it came out. So that's just something to be mindful of in case they try to pull that first. They say, I can't stop thinking about you. You two are connected on the 5D. I got that as soon as I saw the star card. I was like, oh, this is some otherworldly connection with this string to her heart up into the sky with the stars. It's like, yeah. So you two, you know, this is why you both feel this so intensely, even if it's a newer connection. All right, so this card is going to only go for a very small portion of you, I feel. Okay. All we do is make up, then break up. Why don't we wake up and see when love hurts? It won't work. We need some time alone. We need to let it breathe. Okay, so this is for those of you that were with this person and then you guys either took a break or broke up, then got back together and then broke up. Okay, that's just saying like we need to do something different. You know, we can't keep repeating the same thing if we want this to work. So this person's acknowledging that. I do know for the rest of you that hasn't happened with this person because it's a newer connection. I do not see that happening with this person. Okay, that's why I said this is going to go for the smallest amount of you. Okay. In fact, I feel like that is exactly what the I'm open to compromise card is about because I did not feel that for the rest of you. Then we have my whole world changed since I met you. Yeah, so whether you two end up together or not, this person wants you to know you shook them up when you entered their life. You woke up these ancient feelings that this person hasn't felt in some time and they feel alive again. So you are definitely an inspiration to this person. Not only do they like you, they want to explore this connection with you and see like how would it go with each other. So that'll be interesting to see how that unfolds, group 2. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, do they like you back? Okay, so right away, we start off with the 2 of Swords here. So I see that you guys, it's coming across like you're not really in communication right now. Or if you are, it's like you hear from each other once in a while. And I don't really feel like you guys get anywhere, like as far as like what each other wants. I also feel like this person, they're unsure like which way to go when it comes to you. Okay, so this has a very like unsure feeling. This person feels like they're in the dark. Some of you might have been friends on social media and now you're not. It just has this feeling of being disconnected, in the dark, not sure which way to go, but still wondering about you, still curious. I see this person like moving forward, going their own way, but like always wondering about you. In fact, you both are doing that. It's like on one hand, you're both independent people, but on the other hand, you still felt a connection and you wonder like what could have been. And so I see like trying to like see what each other are up to on social media. So that's interesting. Group 3, what is going on with your connection? The good news is, though, whenever you guys hear this, I do see that you're both in a happier place in life with the 9 of Cups here. So that part's good. There's just a lot of like feeling in the dark, wondering about the other, not sure which way to go, trying to see what each other are up to on social media. Interesting. Okay, so let's take a look even further with the message cards on do they like you? Okay, so they say that I'm manifesting you. So yes, this person does like you. And I find that interesting. So instead of them taking any action to communicate with you, it's like they want to hear from you. And then they feel like then they'll know, okay, so you are interested too. So kind of like how you're trying to get a read on them, they're trying to get a read on you, but like through social media is what I'm seeing. Okay, they say I'm in so much pain, but like I said, I was getting that the dominant energy now is in a better place. So because this is under this card, after the initial disconnect from this person, yes, they were in pain over this connection, even if it was new, okay? It's like any hope for the connection was dashed in that moment is what I'm seeing. On top of, I feel like something was going on in their life. This isn't just about you. That was rough. And this person just kept keeping on. You know, like that saying, like, keep keeping on. That's what I see that they were doing while dealing with whatever was going on. We have, you are so beautiful or handsome. Why do you need me? Okay. I'm not getting that last line on this card. So I'm getting they acknowledge, like, yeah, they think you're attractive inside as well as outside. So at the thought, when they let themselves entertain the thought of you two becoming something, they also feel like overjoyed, you know, all this happiness. And then they start trying to check out your social media is what I'm seeing. But then we have I want you to choose. So this is kind of a passive energy that's coming through. And like even with the manifesting, it's like instead of them actually taking any action steps towards you and messaging you, they would rather manifest you contacting them, because then they're like, okay, that's you choosing me then. Now I know. Okay, let's take a look at my cards to get a glimpse even further into do they like you? They say, I love that I can be myself around you. Yeah. So like when things were good between you guys, they were amazing. They felt on top of the world and they don't want to let that go. I wish I knew how you felt. Yeah. This person is pretty like, they really want to know like how you feel. I didn't expect to catch feelings this fast. Nope. And so now they feel like, ooh, you know, like they need balance. Please don't think me being distant means I don't care, because I do. Then they say this is risky. You don't want my heart, you just want attention. Okay, so depending on how things went down between you guys, because it's going to be different for all of you because it's a general reading, they are acting like they think that you weren't in this for real. Like they were, and they find the whole thing to be risky. So as much as they act like they're interested in you and they want to be in this connection, now it's making sense why this person is so on the fence about moving forward with this connection or not. And them saying, I want you to choose. I'm manifesting you. So they want to hear from you. They want you to come back around and be like, yes, you're the one I want. Then they say, what's a king without his queen? Okay, and that can be reversed. What's a queen without her king? Make that work for you, but ultimately they feel like you two could be amazing together. And they don't feel like things feel right without you. If that's true, I'll let this be. That means like, if you really aren't looking for something for real, then they will let this go. They want you to be honest with them if you two were to talk. And they say, even though we're not talking, it's not over till it's over. Okay, that's them saying, I still have feelings for you. I still want to see like what we could be if you want something for real as well. And then we have, and I wonder, ... And that is, they want to know. Like, is this what you want as well? Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to explore this connection even deeper, feel free to book a personal reading with me anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.